Chai, coffee. Have you ever looked out of the train's window and noticed a mountain? It looks so small and appears to be an easy climb. At least that's what I thought. But when it was the time to climb one, I cursed every footstep and the very scenic view that deceived me. A lot of things in life begin with high spirits and shiny lights. But by the time you go through with them, you become like 0-watt bulbs. Good evening, Toastmasters and fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests.
Good evening.
Today, it is time for me to talk about one such activity that we've all been doing since we became adults. Some do it every day, some do it every night. Some do it once in a week, and some do it once in a fortnight. As far as old people are concerned, it happens once in a blue moon in a very boring and not so fun way. This activity gives men a run for their lives. And as far as women are concerned, no other activity can give us the amount of pleasure given by this activity. The pleasure given by this activity is so damn high that it makes you go bonkers. Madam Toastmaster, before you start painting pictures in your head, shopping! I was talking about shopping. A word that feels light in a woman's day. A word that makes men sink like a Dunlop tire that ran over here. Wikipedia describes shopping as a process in which a customer browses through the available goods presented by a retailer with the intent of purchase. But don't worry, it's an easy shell to crack. Why fear when the princess of purchase and the superwoman of shopping is here? After years of priceless experience, very pricey experience, I have noticed that shopping happens in 3 phases. Phase 1, the observation phase. This is the sinful phase. It is during those grocery shopping or I'm just meeting my friend that the evil begins its work. No matter how busy a woman is, that little black dress in the mannequin or the tiny earring with the flashy bling will never miss her eagle eyes. Sometimes this phase itself is a ritual in the name of window shopping. All the wandering in the ladies section without buying anything is just like burping. It's unavoidable, natural, and nothing to be ashamed of. Once phase 1 is over, it's time for phase 2. This is where you give in to the temptation. This phase is called the selection phase. During this process, there are 3 things that women carry with them usually. The first is a bag. No. A huge bag. No. A humongous bag that can compete with that of Santa's. Second is a cell phone with a camera. You there, Mr. Guest, you ask me why? How else will she click a picture of the dress and show it to a girl gang? Duh! Third, the credit card holder, which in my case is my dad. The principle followed during this phase is very simple. Pick 20, filter 10, try 5, select 1. This is the principle to be followed during this phase. All you men out here, if you chose you of all people on earth to go shopping with her, I have 3 tips for you. Never, ever, I repeat, never ever look at the sales girl, no matter how attractive the jewelry on her neck is. Second, never repeat the same compliment more than 3 times. This only means that you did not observe the difference in the neckline and you are not involved in the process. Third, be very wise with your choice of words when you're complimenting her. Never go with something like, babe, I think the other dress makes you look thinner. This will only earn you another 2 hours of this phase. Do you want that? Prem, do you want that?
No way.
After this, it's time for phase 3. Once you've passed the selection phase with flying colors, phase 3 is a child's play, the decision phase. She has now found the masterpiece. The dress that flatters her body type, enhances her skin tone, and makes her look thin. Not that she isn't already. Everything seems like a happy ending, but then there's a dramatic challenge. Some other lady like Shivani is billing a dress that she rejected. All of a sudden, that dress is more attractive and mind-blowing. She's lost and confused now. In order to escape you going back into phase 1 all over again, all that you have to do is assure how elegant she looks in her current choice. My dear friends, honesty is the best policy. But in such situations, take the voice pill and disable that voice box of yours. Also, while you're billing, though you own the credit card, never say, I think it's too expensive. This will only make you look like a donkey, and next time you will end up buying diamonds for her. Now that I have told you about the 3 phases of shopping, this completes just an overview of shopping for clothes for women. That is the subcategory that we have covered today. But since you all are the apple of my eyes, all the exemplary public speakers sitting here, you cry for my help. So here's one secret that I will let out today. No matter how nitpicky and particular that we seem, we have no idea about what we want.